Hello and welcome back. Guess what we're talking about today? Kids in VR. I hate the subject, but there is a recent change, and Meta has now announced official plans to help parental control and guidance for kids age 13 plus, because as you know, any child below 13 should not be in VR, although we know that is still an issue. But I think these are important first steps. I would love to share them with you and then hear your thoughts. When it comes to child safety or kids in VR, I do read every comment. I don't respond to every single one because it is a nightmare. Get good parents will, enrage some people. TLDR, I do think there should be tools at everyone's disposal to mitigate children in VR if you don't want them in there. However, what is provided here, I think, have some fatal flaws that I at least like to voice my opinion about. Opinions are my own, but let's get into it. So it looks like today, March 16th, they did announce VR parental supervision tools, which will begin rolling out to all Quest headsets over the coming months. Now, this is an early look at the plans to support the community, which provide platform-level controls for parents and teens ages 13 plus. Now, at first steps, it looks like they're giving people here the power to customize control over their VR experiences, where basically at this beginning junction, you already have your unlock pattern, so you can create an unlock pattern to unlock your headset, but now parents will soon have the ability to create unlock patterns game and app specific, so certain apps a child could log right onto and have no issues. Other apps, they'll have to know the basically password to get into a specific app. So if you don't want to join, don't want your kid to get into VR chat, which thank you parents, they probably shouldn't be in there, you can put a unlock pattern on it soon and they won't be able to get into it. So that's pretty neat. In future updates coming, ETA May 2022, they will begin to automatically block teens 13 plus from downloading and purchasing basically age inappropriate apps in the Quest store, as well as launching their own initial suite of parental supervision tools, which will include the ability for parents to override those blocks on a case-by-case basis. It's pretty understandable here. So for example, back in the day, if I wanted to buy Gears of War on the Xbox, date myself a little bit here, or Xbox 360, I had to be a certain age. I had an M or T rating on the case. But you'd go to the GameStar clerks, and as long as you had an iota of maturity or charisma and just walked up and ordered them, these people aren't going to ask for your parents' permission because they don't give a fuck and would sell you it. However, this new ability would be if a game is rated for a certain maturity level, if the account in question actually is set up correctly and has their age listed correctly, and they're below that requirement, they're actually blocked fully. They can't buy the game at all unless signed off by their parents. So that's an interesting little change as well, but let me continue. Our initial suite of parental supervision tools, which include a parent dashboard accessible from the Oculus mobile app, will allow parents to link to their teen's account. Now, the process looks to be initiated by the teen, and both the parent and teen have to agree to this experience. It's basically a starting point of working together to provide a safe structure for everybody. TLDR, I'm going to just rattle through these. This is kind of the bulk it looks like. You have the teens have to ask the buy request for any games that are out of their range, and the parent can approve or deny this. A parent can block specific apps that may be inappropriate for their child. The parent can view all apps in this dashboard as well that their teen owns, and they'll also be able to receive purchase notifications alerting them that their teen makes a purchase in VR. Parents look like they'll also be able to view headset screen time from the Oculus mobile app so they know how much their kids are in VR. You can view their teen's list of Oculus friends, so a bunch of inappropriate screen names and pictures probably, and the parent will be able to block Link and AirLink, which can prevent them from circumnavigating this by connecting it to their PC. So that's kind of a quick summation, and of course this will all be in the Oculus blog that I'll link in the video description. So at face value, these are pretty neat. I really have no problems with this, but I need to give some opinions here, and these are just opinions. When it comes to things that make VR safer and better for everyone, I'm all for it. Like, keep doing them, right? I don't think trying or attempting to curb this issue is bad. Keep trying to be better. Keep trying new things. It makes us all better. Whether they work or they don't, it will make us all better at the end. However, this specific issue of kids in VR, personal anecdotes. I've been playing VR since 2015 and never once, not a single time, not one time, and I play a lot, Not one single time has my VR experience ever been ruined by a kid. And that doesn't mean they didn't try sometimes. I have absolutely gone in lobbies that, ear just destroyed, right? But I use the tools at my disposal, and I'm an adult who can make the decisions on how to engage that. Kids, I'll say it right, kids are stupid, right? Many kids are just really stupid, and I don't expect them to make the bigger move. I don't expect them to be the bigger person. I'm 32, guys. I'm going to be the bigger person in a lot of these situations, and I find that I can usually wrangle these kids to have fun with me because I'm a charismatic motherfucker, right? But that's just a blanket statement. I think all situations with kids can be mitigated. However, I don't think we can solve this problem. I don't think it's a solvable problem, but again, I appreciate steps taken. But here are a couple fatal flaws, and I think there's two. One is when it comes to VR gaming, it's different than traditional gaming or traditional phone uses or tablet or laptop, where a parent can be a passerby and kind of see what's going on. They can look at a child who has a facial expression or facial expressions that they haven't learned to lie like adults yet, and the eyes are windows to the soul, so you can look at a kid and really understand a lot of times when they're up to no good. It's pretty easy. And traditional ways of parents monitoring to their child's behavior, well, that was doable, but with VR, it's on your head and it blocks your eyes. And I think this is going to be very hard for parents to understand what their kids are actually doing in the first place and monitor them. So that's problem one. Problem number two, though, is it sounds like a lot of these tools need to be initiated by the teen, and the parent has to have the wherewithal and the knowledge to know these exist and know what VR is. And unfortunately, and I can fully admit this, if you are younger than me, you are likely deeper in that tech than I am, right? You will be the first to know about X, whereas a parent or someone older, I'll be second to know, unless I'm deliberately searching like I do, but many people don't. And unfortunately, I'm not sure how parents are going to know these tools exist. I'm not sure if they're going to be smart enough to enact these where their kids can't circumnavigate them or convince them or lead them otherwise. Like, kids are smart. I said they're stupid before, and they are, but they're smart where they need to be. And they're smart to circumnavigate these. And I'm not sure just having the tools is enough. There needs to be a better way for parents to know, but that's, again, a conversation that is who's this onus on, the parent or the child? I don't know. But those are the facts. That's what's coming. I still appreciate whenever new things are tried and new things. I will always appreciate attempting to make people's lives better. So we'll see how they play out. What are your thoughts? Let me know. But that's it for today. See you tomorrow, and see you in the next one, Space Cowboys. Peace.